I have always had a passion for user interface design. Over 40 years ago, I designed a text editor for the IBM PC. And since then, I've continued to have a passion for creating really intuitive interfaces for all kinds of software. Last week, I talked about building great UI for AI in the form of a WYSIWYG Rich Text Editor with the benefits of AI, like the ability to redline and to draft and to use it as a input box for an AI chat. And I'm integrating this Wysimark project into YamTasks. YamTasks is Slack for project management. We want to bring the simplicity of the Slack user interface and the conventions, not a straight copy, because task management is different than chatting. There are great conventions in Slack that I really like, and one of them is the stability of the interface. Things are always in the same place. You've always got your channels on the left, and you're not clicking something and then the interface changes out from under you and you're not sure where you are, which a lot of modern apps do. And following that convention, we've got channels, which are channels of tasks on the left. We've got our actual tasks in the middle. And when you click on a task, you'll see them pop up on the right. Not a straight copy of Slack again, but inspired by Slack in terms of its usability. I'm going to focus on just one of those features that I think is an attention to user interface detail, which is really nice. And that is the status of each task. You can see here that some of these have fire on it, and that indicates that it's high priority. Let's say there are other things that are medium priority. If you click these are set as medium priority, and you can kind of tell they feel a little bit weightier than these ones. And then you can also set these as low priority. And then you can see there's various affordances, not just one, that indicate the priority level of these individual tasks. So this one has a fairly thick ring around it with a bit of color to pull your attention. This one uses a big fire and it's red and it takes more space, which grabs more attention. And the low priority is simultaneously lighter and also thinner in terms of its outline. I've added another nice bit of user interface design here is that when you click on the status, you can modify either the status as in the progress of the task or the priority without having to open submenus. You may not know what you are trying to change it to before you open it up or what the possibilities are. And this makes it easy to click it once and then see what all your options are. And you can also see here that the status and the priority have some clear delineations in where they affect the status circle. The priority is always presented on the outside and the status is always on the inside. And completed is very black, which shows this is a different status and it's complete. And the X and the canceled is obvious as well. And the to-do, the MD, is basically something we're all used to. This is the only thing that you kind of have to learn, and I wish there was actually something even more intuitive for this status, but I'm pretty happy with it overall. You can also add additional assignees here, and there's little benefits like if I drag this into another user like Emily, then it gets added, and you can also move this. So like say we decide that this should be in Wysimark instead, then it moves out of there, and then you'll see it in Wysimark here. That's it for week 3 as I continue on building great UI for AI.